There's a lot of men screaming that they want a Proverbs 31 virtuous wife. But there's a problem with wanting that type of woman, fellas. You aren't a Proverbs 31 husband.
You are now tuned in to Gutta And Saved.
This video has been sponsored by Vintage Saint Licito, where you can get this dope hoodie. We've also got it in t-shirts and various other colors at gasmerch.com. It's going to be linked in the bio. A lot of men walking around, talking about how they want a virtuous wife, a virtuous woman. And I get it. They want a queen who got it all together, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with wanting that, inherently. But here's the thing. What kind of man are you? Are you a virtuous husband? Are you a virtuous man? Are you a Proverbs 31 husband? Because here's the truth that a lot of men are scared to address. Why would you want something that you aren't ready to appreciate? Watch this, watch this. You can't keep what you ain't equipped to honor. You'll destroy that woman, bro. See, a Proverbs 31 husband, right? He's a whole different type of breed of fella. You see what I'm saying? He ain't just, some regular dude sitting around in his mama's crib or his mama's basement playing video games and all that, you know what I mean? Nah, bro. He ain't just sitting around, just hoping that a virtuous woman just fall in his lap. You see what I'm saying? Nah, fam. A Proverbs 31 husband is a man of character. He's a man of honor. He is a man who walks in integrity. And watch this. When his name come up in conversations, when his name come up in the streets, people have nothing but respect for that man. You see what I'm saying? Proverbs 31 verse 23 says, her husband is known in the gates when he sits amongst the elders of the land. See, big homie is known in the streets. You see what I'm saying? That means when this man show up, people take notice. Not because he's loud, flashy, and flamboyant and all that, but because his reputation precedes him. He has a well-known, respected identity in every place he go. He's trusted in business. He's a man of his word, and his word is his bond. Real rap. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. A Proverbs 31 husband don't just trust his wife. He celebrates her. He ain't one of them insecure dudes who get threatened by his wife's success. He ain't threatened by his wife's gifts and all that stuff when she starts shining. Nah, in fact, he's one of her greatest cheerleaders. You see what I'm saying? He speaks life over her. Like the scripture says, water your wife with the word of the Lord. He builds her up with the word. You see what I'm saying? He makes sure she's two things: valued and validated. Yeah. Proverbs 31 verse 28 says, her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. You see what I'm saying? And here's the thing, not just when company comes around, he start, propping her up. Nah, he validates and values her constantly. He affirms her calling, support her dreams, and understand that when she wins, they wins. The family wins. You see what I'm saying? Listen. A Proverbs 31 husband ain't sitting around waiting for a good woman to fall in his lap, just to fall out of the sky and all that. Nah, he's too busy becoming the man of God called him to be. He's studying the word. He's praying. He's working on his character by following the fruit of the Spirit, producing the fruit of the Spirit of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And he's learning how to love like the Lord loved the church and gave himself up for her, like Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25 speaks of. That's a Proverbs 31 husband. You see what I'm saying? He understands that sacrificial love. Yeah, that kind of love that puts his wife needs above his own, because he know that God will supply all his needs according to his riches and glory. See, y'all ain't in them scriptures. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of love, watch this, that protects, provides, and guides with wisdom, not control. See, a lot of you dudes on TikTok, y'all want to control women instead of lead by example. Christ led by example. The Proverbs 31 husband leads by example. That's why his wife is able to thrive the way she does. Y'all need to stop asking God to send you someone you ain't ready to receive. You see what I'm saying? Y'all need to stop asking God for a queen when you're still out here walking around like a peasant. You see what I'm saying? Instead, ask God to make you the man of God that deserves to stand beside a virtuous woman of God. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a hierarchy here. You got God, you got Christ, you got man, you got women, you got children. We know God and Christ is always in order. When that man of God is in order with God, the woman is in order with the man. And y'all standing side by side and doing life together as a team, as a collective, and flourishing. You see what I'm saying? What? Ain't no more to it.